Hello, still hot here in Japan, hence the headgear. I've had a couple of comments on like the martial arts stuff I post, or the breaking stuff or whatever, which have addressed me as Sensei. It's extremely kind and very flattering, but I'm definitely not Sensei. Sensei being strictly, it should be, well, from a Japanese martial arts perspective, well, that's the word Sensei, and it literally means like previous life almost. Can I write it in Sensei? Yeah, like before life or previous life, like you've done it already, you've had that existence already. But a Sensei would be fourth dan traditionally, like four dans above a black belt. And I've never been. I've never been a black belt. I have my grades, so to speak, are a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, judo, and karate. All a brown belt. That's what I trained in, predominantly in Japanese martial arts. But I mean, I haven't even worn that belt for years. I explained last thing I was doing was judo here in Japan, and I explained in a video, which I put a link into. I think it's just called Judo in Japan. Why that didn't really end so well. So now I just do my own thing. I was booked in to do the black belt testing here in Japan this years ago. This is when I was like 30. I'm now 45. And I had a 2-hour mock test, which is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Actually, the teacher, Nakamura Sensei, my teacher, who was 6th dan himself, he got in a 4th dan to just hammer me for 2 hours. That's how I actually got my brown belt. So a bit confusing, isn't it? But I think actually that test, maybe I'm just saying this to make myself feel better because I didn't end up getting a black belt, but a black belt here in Japan, it just means you've mastered basic movements. It's not such. In England, if I went against a black belt, well, back then I wouldn't have a chance. Whereas in Japan, it was kind of 50-50. It's more in the West, judo still seems to have a higher standard of what you've got to achieve and what you've got to be able to do to get a black belt. But then on the other hand, something like karate, I mean, they just, you see all these 8-year-olds striking around in dojos wearing black belts and stuff. It's just, it's just all lost all sort of value. That's kind of by the by, but in my humble opinion. There was something else I wanted to say about it. Yeah, but anyway, that's kind of the thing. So yeah, I'm most definitely not a Sensei. So a number of comments were saying, do I do like online tuition, video tuition, and that on martial arts and stuff? So I mean, I just do I'm absolutely made up of people get anything out of it, or it motivates people, or I think that's fantastic. But I don't do any online tuition. I wouldn't rate myself that much. I have got a lot of videos that probably I'm crap at categorizing them and stuff, so I should probably do lists and stuff. But if you search for front kick or roundhouse or karate chop or various things, I've probably got a video on it that I've done in the last year and a half. So there's quite a lot of stuff to learn, and the great thing about being an internet age anyway is real genuine experts who've done it for decades are putting stuff out. So there's so much to learn and study. I mean, you can watch videos and practice stuff and that. Just be careful. Just take care when you're training. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Third is this is a weird one. I've had a few people saying I've bought you a coffee and stuff, or I made a little contribution. And I think this whole "I bought you a coffee," I think it's a euphemism for people that use like YouTube people. Is it Patreon or something, where you make a donation, you make a little financial contribution. I don't have anything like that, and I'm not likely to. Almost definitely not likely to. I'll never say never. The only thing I ask is, if you like books, check out my account on Amazon. And in fact, you don't. A lot of the time, you don't have to buy anything because I have a lot of my books for free. But I'm just like, none are being downloaded at the moment. So if you want to do me a favour in return, if you've got something for my videos, then please just go and look at my books. And yeah, they're normally, most of them are like $1 anyway, but I do a lot of free releases and stuff. Like these are Kindle reads, So Yeah, that's the only, you know, it's very nice if people want to give something back. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, that was aside. I don't do. I think it's called Patreon or whatever. I don't do anything like that. So yeah, that's a bit confusing. People say that. I think that was all. Yeah, that was just a few little points. Nothing of any great interest there, but stuff I thought I should mention by the by. Cheers.